The girl who lost her memory for 6 years is looking for her son. Again, two strange men caught him in the car. Fortunately, her husband and friend arrived in time. Yo-jung tried to prolong the time waiting for her husband to come running. While fighting, Yo-jung hit his head on the car door and fell to the ground. At this time, Yo-jung remembered a lot of things. There is also a dating scene with a tycoon. The kidnappers saw that the situation was not good. So hurry up and leave the car. Soon Jae learned that her daughter-in-law was almost kidnapped and rushed home to ask about it. Jin-gu said she is resting now. The doctor said she was just scared. The other injuries are fine. At this moment, Yo-jung is thinking about the accident 6 years ago. She suspects all of them are the plots of the tycoon. But thinking back, it's not possible. The next day, Jung-hoon learned that his ex-girlfriend was in danger. Very surprised to ask who did. On this side, Dong-yoon knows that his former subordinates want to kidnap Yo-jung. Fearing that I would be involved, I asked my assistant to find someone to arrange everything. Eun-soo received a phone call from Jung-hoon, hesitating whether to listen or not. Jung-hoon on the other side very urgently begged Yo-jung to answer the phone. Hesitating for a moment, she directly removed the battery. Jung-hoon did not know that his aunt was discussing cooperation with Yo-jung. She then told him that Yo-jung had just left the company. Quickly chased after Yo-jung and asked if Yo-jung was injured anywhere. Yo-jung said it was dangerous yesterday though. But now it's okay. Jung-hoon wants to know if she has recovered her memory or not. So I asked her if she still remembered the half-star necklace. It was the item that Eun-soo treasured the most. Yo-jung actually didn't quite remember it either. So saying I'm Yo-jung is not Eun-soo. When he got home, Yo-jung remembered again. The necklace her mother gave her. Why are you at Jung-hoon's place? But at this time, Jung-hoon discovered that Yo-jung this time was not the same as last time. Could it be that she recovered her memory? Just don't want to say it for a while. In the evening, the fiancé discovered Jung-hoon but still kept Eun-soo's things. Angry and questioned him, the two were about to get married. Why are you still keeping this? Jung-hoon snatched the item back. Eun-soo has no relatives, only he still remembers her. Next time don't do that again. Se-yoon suspiciously asked why. Jung-hoon said to leave it for later. The next day, Se-yoon again went to Yo-jung to ask her to make a cake as a gift at the time of engagement. Did not know Yo-jung recovered part of his memory. Minute Se-yoon, I miss you, I know who you are. Thanks to her too. Love? Not love, she looks like a beggar. Suddenly one day, there appeared a nice guy that she couldn't imagine. She will forget her identity. Se-yoon lied to her and Jung-hoon was together 6 years ago in a foreign country. After dealing with a few things, he returned to the country. Yo-jung excitedly asked her what to do. Se-yoon said it's been too long, so I forgot. It's true that you splashed dirty water on Jung-hoon. The girl who lost her memory learned through investigation that her identity was lost 6 years ago. Turns out her husband was always cheating on her. Made her feel very sad. The night came when her husband wanted to hug her. She was shunned again and left. Jin-gu suddenly felt bewildered. Yo-jung stood at the door thinking that he could never return to the previous day. Jung-hoon is also thinking about his first love Yo-jung. The fiancé entered the party again. Se-yoon said she wanted to leave work with him. Jung-hoon said that he still hadn't finished his work, and told Se-yoon to go back first. She was hugged again. Jung-hoon blames Se-yoon for being a company that shouldn't do this. Dude, we're getting married soon. Does anyone in the company know about this? If you're about to get married, you can do that arbitrarily. I don't like you, don't do that again. This is basic courtesy. The two argued back and forth. Arriving at home, Jung-hoon stared blankly at Eun-soo's necklace. Want to find the opportunity to give back to Yo-jung. And Yo-jung is also remembering the necklace her mother gave her. The next day Jung-hoon in front of Jin-gu talked about Eun-soo. Lee Eun-soo. Lee Eun-soo is the girl that I love. We really love each other, we even promised to get married. But 6 years ago, I heard the news that she died because of a traffic accident. It was also confirmed at the scene that it was Eun-soo's car. I also received relic. Of course there was also a funeral. Then 6 years passed. Not long ago I met Yo-jung. He is Na Jin-gu's wife. It turns out that Yo-jung is Eun-soo. After losing her memory, she became his wife for 6 years. Jung-hoon asked Jin-gu why he knew Eun-soo. Jin-gu lied that he met Eun-soo in a coma on the street. While taking care of her, fell in love with her without realizing it. then got married. Hope Jong-hoon doesn't see his wife again in the future. Please remember who I am, I beg of you. This tycoon is really pathetic. Stupidly begged the girl to remember me. But he was coldly told by the girl that he got it wrong. Yo-jung entered the tea room and suddenly remembered the scene when the two first met. How beautiful it is, but now the scenery and people are gone. When she finished discussing cooperation, she was about to leave but was recognized by others. Lee Eun-soo. What? Lee Eun-soo. What are you saying? This is Oh Yo-jung, hurry up and say hello. What? Is this Oh Yo-jung? Isn't that Lee Eun-soo? Hi everyone, I'm Oh Yo-jung. It's so similar, how can it be like that? I went before. That person was definitely Lee Eun-soo. She is Lee Eun-soo. No, she's Oh Yo-jung. Jung-hoon never left to see Yo-jung to the elevator. Her brother-in-law asked Yo-jung suspiciously. Why is everyone calling me Lee Eun-soo? Yo-jung explained that she and Lee Eun-soo must be very similar. Her brother-in-law resented Jong-hoon for not looking at her like that. Yo-jung hastily changed the subject. Jong-hoon's aunt is also asking him. Yo-jung is Eun-soo's first love. Jong-hoon admitted very quickly. His aunt started blaming Yo-jung again. How could you forget him like that? Because of her, Jong-hoon has suffered so much these 6 years. Jong-hoon said again from the time he met Eun-soo until now. He never forgot her for a second. All her habits he remembered clearly. Remember it or not. Just disappear is the end. Even if you remember, that's okay. She is already married and has children. I don't want anything either. Just hope she can live happily ever after. Do what she wants to do, be happier than before. Really, why did this happen? How could this happen? So please help her a lot. Not for her, but for me. At this time, Yo-jung walked on a familiar path. She suddenly remembered having a sweet time with Jong-hoon here. She decided to forget all about the past 6 years. Arriving at home, Yo-jung is having a headache because of the money for this cooperation. At this time, she received a phone call from the partner. Jong-hoon's aunt said she forgot to say it at the moment. The amount of this cooperation will be in charge of her side first. Yo-jung just needs to send her card number. Yo-jung said that she is still worried about that. Yo-jung is very happy right now. Didn't know it was all because Jong-hoon helped her.